Okay, so good evening. I just got home after having my nerves burnt, and after the verdict came down yesterday, I want to say that I needed a couple nerves burnt because y'all New Yorkers get on my last nerve. Let's just get real one time. Y'all get on my last damn nerve. And I ain't gonna be nice because I'm salty as hell. When you look at it from this perspective, that if it would have happened in Florida or Mississippi or Texas, then Trump wouldn't have gotten convicted. You know it's political. All right, so I'm done with the arguments. I'm done with y'all arguments about, oh, well, you just salty because Trump got convicted and now he a convicted felon. And that sounds bad. A convicted felon of what? Paperwork? Oh, he's so diabolical. He's a convicted felon of paperwork. That's like saying Judge Merchan is an actual justice. He's not. He's like a substitute teacher. Okay? And yes, I stole that from my husband and I'll steal it again. He like a substitute teacher. He's an acting justice. Okay? And from what we've seen, he can't even act. Okay, like a justice. Now, I'm going to get real with you one time. I'm going to get real with you New Yorkers one time because I'm about done with you. I'm about done with Atlanteans in Georgia. I'm about done with all y'all. Okay? This is my last time saying it. And Jewish people, if you're listening, I'm about done with y'all too. Because I'm going to put it down like this. Okay? In New York, y'all crying there ain't no jobs. Y'all ain't got no money because y'all getting robbed and there's a 350% crime rate. And there's this and that and the other thing and they killing y'all just like in Chicago and LA and in California and in Atlanta. And yet what you doing? Okay? What are you doing? You're literally clapping for stinky, fishy feet Tish because she done got Trump on what? On what? The bank said they weren't a victim. The bank said that they were happy with Trump. He paid him back, everything. But Tish wanted to say, oh, it's because the banks could have got more money. See, that's where you're not paying attention, New Yorkers, or anybody out there that still votes Democrats. She's mad because the banks could have got more money from interest rates. She ain't worried about any crime. She ain't worried about y'all dying in the streets. She ain't worried about the illegals running around stealing your shit, taking your money, doing all this, making y'all homeless, you not being able to feed your kids. She is worried about the banks getting money. But that's going to be overturned on appeal. Because without a victim, you can't have a crime. That's going to be overturned on appeal. That's period, point blank. Then you want to applaud, brag, when you're sitting there and their star witness was a hooker and a liar who admitted in open court that he stole money from Trump. And yet, you jurists are sitting there going, I don't like Trump, so I'm gonna find him guilty. God gonna get you. God gonna get Justice Khan. God gonna get Bragg. God gonna get Tisha. And God already getting you New Yorkers. Because you still ain't learned yet. Do you know why Texas and Florida sent all those illegals to y'all? It wasn't to burden you. It wasn't to hurt the people of New York. It was to prove to you what we in the South go through every single freaking day because of your idiotic voting. Okay? So it's about time y'all feel some of that pressure. Huh? Huh? Y'all got a 350% crime rate. And y'all clapping like retarded seals because stanky fishy feet Tish and Alvin the idiot Bragg got Trump for paperwork. And you know what? You're right. He did put it down wrong. It shouldn't have been legal fees because God knows, I mean, what do you pay a lawyer? Legal fees? Hello? It should have been more like extortion by Cohen, Stormy, and her lawyer. Because that's exactly what it was. It was extortion. Because Trump didn't know nothing about all that. He wasn't told, hey, there was a nasty thing out about you, story out about you with this broad that asleep with anybody. And now she trying to say, oh, I'm trying to change my life around. I'm still in the sex business, though. How you changing your life around, ho? How you doing that? How you doing that, ho? If you were in the... Oh, because now you're behind the camera and not in front of it. Y'all dumb. Y'all dumb as fuck. Y'all fucking retarded. Y'all dumb. And I don't care if you New Yorkers get mad at me and y'all, hey, Rolo, you're such a bitch. Yes, I am. But at least I can be honest about what I am. Can you be honest that you're idiots? You see businesses leaving. Do you know why they are leaving? It's because of stuff that is happening to Trump. Other businesses are like, we're not multi-billionaires like Trump. We're not multi-trillionaires like Trump. So we need to get the up out of here. Okay? And then other businesses are leaving because there's illegals committing crimes, there's criminals committing crimes, and y'all dumbass DAs are too busy trying to get Trump. And you're sitting there clapping like retarded seals. They got Trump. Meanwhile, New York is like Memphis, riddled with crime, riddled with murders. Huh? And it's all because you voted in these DAs whose top of the list thing to do was to get Trump and make businesses leave. And you're still going to vote for AOC. Why are you going to vote for AOC? Why? Because she's making businesses leave too. Y'all New Yorkers need to get your heads out your ass. All right? They say, hey, New Yorkers can talk tough and take it as tough as they talk. So y'all need to get y'all heads out your ass. That's what y'all need to do. Those DAs ain't prosecuting the bad guys out there. Your mayor ain't doing nothing about the illegals but crying and complaining. And you see, once he goes against the Democrats' wishes and wants of having illegals all over the country and taking over, now he's under investigation. Isn't that classy? And you in Atlanta, you ain't no different. Y'all cry, bitch, and moan in Cobb County about how the federal government needs to step in and deal with this voting fraud and all the rest of the fraud and all the corruption. Even your congresswomen are saying that these people are corrupt. You see the actuality of the corruption, and what do? You vote the dumb broad back in because she's out there to get Trump. Oh, but she has a 95% conviction rate. Want to know why? Let me break it down for you real quick. 95% conviction rate is not hard to do when all you do is 4 RICOs. That takes up your whole time in office. Okay, so when you're only doing 4 RICOs, that would be Trump, that would be Young Thug, that would have been the water company, but she let them go. Okay, because I guess her auntie needed her water cut back on. And that's how they roll. Ask that one congresswoman over there that was a Democrat and she turned Republican because Fani gave her stalker a damn good deal for the simple fact his defense lawyer was in charge of Fani's purse strings. It's not hard to get a 95% conviction rate when you give sweetheart deals like that. Oh, and don't forget, she also RICO'd teachers. But there's a lot of corruption in the teaching and the schools. You know what there's else in Atlanta? There's 300% crime rate.
Lots of corruption in the police force in Atlanta, too.
Oh, yeah. So much corruption. Their Scorpion Squad and police chief, who failed, came out to Memphis. And now we have a murder named Tyree Nichols over a female by that same squad and same police chief. But guess what Memphis did? They put that same police chief right back in there. Why? Because they also have a DA that doesn't prosecute crimes. Unless it's a rich white lady. A friend of mine that goes to the same doctor as I go to told me that he was almost killed. Attempted murder. The dude literally screamed at him, N-word, you're going to get killed today. And the DA gave him an assault charge. Why? Because there's too many people sitting in jail for attempted murder in Shelby County, and the DA doesn't want to prosecute them.
Because it looks bad.
Y'all dumb. Y'all dumb. Okay? Y'all dumb. So y'all that are clapping like retarded seals about the 34 convictions, guess what? It's going to be overturned on appeal. Why? Because Judge Merchan violated the due process rights, violated his constitutional rights all the way around. And not only that, did you know in New York that the jury is supposed to get jury instructions to take back with them? He didn't give them. No, he didn't. He didn't let nobody testify on Trump's side, and he put an unconstitutional gag order on Trump. Because you know what a defendant can do? They're the ones that's supposed to be out there talking about how they're racist, they're hateful, they're all this, they're all that. Not the prosecutor who can't prove her case. Like your dum-dum in the DOJ said, oh, we let our filings do the talking for us. Really? I want to see. So, Atlanta, Memphis, LA, Chicago, New York, all y'all, I want to see something. After elections, if I see the same people in that have done this and corrupted and destroyed your cities and won't prosecute the actual criminals, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to clowning on y'all. I'm going to get to clown. Matter of fact, I'm going to make 4 separate videos. Now, a special note to the Jews. If I see y'all vote for Democrats again, because you see what they're doing. They're all down for Palestine. They're all about cussing out Netanyahu. Ilhan Omar is sitting up there in Michigan, or wherever the hell she's from, Minnesota, and she lives in a predominantly Jewish community. Okay? So if I see her ass back in Congress, I'm going to make a video about you too. All right? So let's not be dumb. All right? These DAs out there, they are not prosecuting criminals. They don't care if you die. They want banks to get rich. They don't care if the businesses leave because they've already got a job. And they're getting money, money, money. If you look at Tishy Tish's investigation, she entered business records wrong. When's her trial? Campaign expenditures? Ghost donors? When's her trial? Biden's sitting up in that president's office, but before he was president, he was vice president and a senator, and he had classified documents. So right now, the president, the former president, who had the permission by the Presidential Records Act to have those documents, he's on trial. When are we going to see old man Biden up on trial for willfully retaining and sharing classified documents up to top secret with a person that had 0 security clearance and storing them in 3 separate unsecured places? Because I'm going to tell you right now, America, if he's too old to be prosecuted for the same thing a man that's his age is being prosecuted for, his ass is too old to be president. And that's real with Robo.